Welcome back to Patch Notice. I'm your host, Jacky, and we're coming straight back with a big old update. A fire sale from Valve, dropping an interesting update to CS2 that completely overhauls quite a few aspects of the game. Firstly, let's start off with the economic changes, as there's been a handful of them. Up first, the T-side reward cash that you gain from planting the bomb has been reduced from $800 to $600. A positive change. It's the CT side that has undergone more nerfs with the changes, really. One of them is positive though. The M4A4 only costs $3,000 rather than $3,100, making it a little bit more affordable on that CT side with the harsh economy in MR12. Incendiary grenades have also had their price reduced by $100, but they've been nerfed alongside it, with a 1.5 second reduction to the time and a 30% reduction to the spread and height of them, making it far harder to block off angles, and also meaning it's a lot more lucrative to steal Molotovs from the corpses of Ts after rounds. Now let's have a look at one of the big overhauls. Vertigo has had a huge change. Up on screen, this is pre-patch. Before the update, it's the classic Vertigo that we all know and love, or hate in some cases. After the update, they've completely changed the A bomb site. The entire list of changes were only focusing on A, maze, CT spawn, and elevator. There were no changes anywhere else on the map, but as you can see, there is quite a few of them to dissect. You now have a rafter that runs the entire way around the back of the map, where previously you would just fall off. Elevator now has two entrances, but the doorway that would connect to maze and CT spawn has been removed, limiting your options from CT spawn, but giving you far more options on the bomb site and in retakes. And overall, this seems to be a positive change for the T side again. But I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out after the pros get their hands on it and we delve into it in Faceit. Let's move on to the next portion then, grenade changes. As I mentioned previously, one of the big kickers in tonight's update is just how much has changed to the Incendiary grenade. This was the comparison before the patch. However, it's the post-patch comparison that's really damning for the CT side. Although it's slightly cheaper now to buy the Incendiaries, they're far worse than their predecessors before the patch. So you might want to think about saving Molotovs and being aware that Ts will get past your Molotovs a whole lot quicker now. Chickens have also had a big update, with new animations, including this one where they kick and scratch when searching for food, but most importantly, they can now sit down. If you crouch when walking near chickens, they have the opportunity to plop themselves on the ground, but if you run past them, they will get spooked and run away very quickly. Of course, I mentioned big overhauls. This is one of them. You can now rent weapons. For the cost of a key with the kilowatt case, instead of buying a random skin, you can rent every skin in the case. Interesting, isn't it? We'll see how that goes. Plenty more quality of life changes inside of this patch, but that's it for your patch notice, so get back out there.